Hi everybody, Basil here. I know this is gonna be a tough video to watch. Because it's got a lot of yapping going on. But I just wanna do it. Just do it. So I'm gonna talk about this topic. Children. Personally, I've never raised my own children. But when I was 12 years old, my little brother was 0 years old. So when I was 13, he was 1 year old. So when I was 12 years old, I had a little brother and he was a baby. And I didn't do well as a big brother. I did not do well. I mean, that's what I thought, because I was dumb. I wasn't smart enough. And I was without purpose. I was without lamat. I was without purpose. But anyway, I'm 32 this year, still single. But I'm waiting for miracles to happen. I'm going to talk about this. Children's psychology. Alright? We mold them into the image of ourselves. And let's say, if I was the parent, I want to mold my child into my image, how I see fit, and what I know onto the child. Yes, you can depend on the teacher if the teachers are good. You can depend on multiple teachers, because one class session is half an hour, 1 hour, and then they've got to go back and do their own homework. And you as a parent, would you observe them doing the homework and guide them? Because what's after school? What is after school is obviously with their parents. Right? With their parents, with their grandparents, with their brothers and sisters, with their uncles and auntie, you name it. Alright, anyway, children's psychology, molding a character in them, of how you see them and how you want them to be in the society and who you want them to be. They are blank in the mind. A lot of experiences. What is 1 year? What is 2 years? What is 3 years? What is 4 years? What is 5 years? And so on. There's so much memory going on, and it molds them to become who they are. Alright, jack of all trades, master of all. We've got a lot going on. We need to eat every day. We need to go to the toilet every day. We need to sleep every day. And what is in between, I'm talking about for adults. Going to work, having income. You need to sustain yourself with wealth. So jack of all trades, master of all. They've got to learn how to master what they like. And interest will go a long way. A child's curiosity and a child's interest would push them in a very, very positive and a very, very good path. Oh, if you haven't seen the worst, they say to me, or I say to myself, I'm not worried about the worst, because we've got human beings living on and on into their hundreds. So positivity goes a long way. Jack of all trades, master of all. Interest versus forced learning. Now, if they are being forced into learning what they want, what is the best way to force a child to learn? Obviously, the rotan, which is the tempian. What do you call it though? The whip. No. This, right? Okay, that's forced learning. And why would you force your child to learn? You inflict pain, you inflict fear so that they understand. Because they do not understand simple words. You didn't train them to talk to you. I've got a lot of videos going on. And children can talk back. They can use their brain to elaborate sentences and language. So if you can't talk to them, you can't use the gentle persuasion, you are going to have to use the hard persuasion. Whacking of the hands and whacking of the buttocks. Spanking them. Spare the child, spare the rod. Spoil your child, yada yada yada. Interest versus forced learning. So you got to pay attention to what are their interests, or you can mold them to show them interest and guidance, and to guide them into the path. Molding them into a direction that you see fit. And we leave this in the hands of the teachers, but ultimately, as a parent, you would know better anyway. Alright, what is important? Issues of today's modern world. We've got a lot of issues. Oh, we've got no issues, everything's fine. That is not true. There is always issues and problems non-stop. So, you want to teach them to have responsibility towards how they throw their garbage, how they talk to one another, how they talk to other human beings, how they treat animals. And there is a lot of issues. Now, I really didn't write a full script going on, because what do I know? I don't have kids on my own. I was 12 when I had my baby brother. And now what? I'm 32. Alright, that's 5 minutes of yapping. Hope to see your engagement in the comment section down below. If I don't get no views at all, it's alright. I did my try. Did I do my best? It's all yapping though, it's easy.